Breaking news. The U.S. president accidentally admits that Putin is winning the war in Iraq. On Wednesday, U.S. Vice President and acting President Joe Biden accidentally said that Russian President Vladimir Putin is clearly losing the war in Iraq, when he meant to say Ukraine. There is no doubt that Vladimir Putin is losing the war in Iraq. The battle at home is one he's losing, and he's become something of a pariah internationally. Not only the European Union, but other international organizations as well. You guessed it, Japan. During a press conference, Biden said, it's 40 nations. To help Ukraine with its critical security and defense needs, the United States Department of Defense recently announced a security assistance package worth up to $500 million United States dollars. Ukraine's counteroffensive operations and air defenses will be greatly bolstered by the capabilities included in the security package. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the United States has strongly backed Ukraine and its people while condemning any and all actions taken by Moscow. Blinken stressed a week ago that the United States is dedicated to partnering with the private sector to facilitate Ukraine's modernization and revitalization. According to CNN's citing of local authorities, on Tuesday a Russian missile struck a busy area in the middle of Kramatorsk in eastern Ukraine, killing at least 4 people and injuring several more. It was around 7:30 p.m. local time on Tuesday, according to Donetsk's military administration chief Pavlo Kirilenko. We are currently working in the city to assess the casualty and mortality rates. Central City is located here. He described them as public dining halls teeming with civilians. Classic film fans took a deep breath of relief today, and it looked like a beautiful cloud of backlit smoke. Turner Classic Movies was nearly wiped out by recent layoffs, but the legendary filmmakers Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, and Paul Thomas Anderson stepped in to save the day. After Warner Brothers fired the majority of the network's leadership last week, including Senior VP of Programming and Content Strategy Charles Tabish, the three made a emergency call to Warner Brothers CEO David Zaslav, as first reported by IndieWire. However, Scorsese, Spielberg, and Anderson will be joining Tabish at TCM as unpaid volunteers to help guide and curate the network's programming, right down to the intros and outros for the hosts. The Classic Film Festival on TCM will also keep going strong. The filmmakers said in a statement, "We have already begun working on ideas with Warner Brothers executives Michael DeLuca and Pamela Abdi, both true film enthusiasts who share a passion and reverence for classic cinema that is the hallmark of the TCM community." The statement went on to say that, David Zaslav's vision for this novel arrangement reflects his dedication to preserving the TCM legacy while also involving us on curation and programming. In a statement, TCM said, "We are thrilled that longtime programmer Charlie Tabish will be staying with TCM and gratified to know that the team is focused on preserving TCM's mission of celebrating our rich movie history while at the same time ensuring that future generations of filmmakers and film lovers have TCM as a valuable resource." In its own statement, Warner Brothers Motion Picture Group said, "TCM is a cultural treasure, and we are honored to help steer the future direction of this beloved brand with the partnership of 3 of the most iconic filmmakers of our time, Steven, Marty, and Paul."